This week in April marks Black Maternal Health Week, and in honor of this important time, the Black Leadership Council will screen the film Aftershock, which brings awareness and education to the topic. Here to discuss more from BLC is the Chief of Policy and Government Affairs, Tasha Henneman, along with midwife and program director of BElovedBIRTH Black Centering, Jyesha, Wren. Jyesha, Tasha, thank you both so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. This is an exciting time when it comes to Black Maternal Health Week. For our viewers who have maybe never heard of this, tell me what it is.
Sure. So this is a week to really bring visibility to the issue of Black maternal health. It's an opportunity for activists, for practitioners, for policymakers to really understand the implications and the differences that Black moms experiences, all of the inequities that really exist within the health sector. So we're excited to bring the stories, the lived experiences, and also just the programs that are on the ground doing amazing work to the community.
Wonderful. And Jyesha, as a midwife, what are some of the experiences and just implications that Black mothers are dealing with today?
Yeah, well, America really is in a state of crisis. Unfortunately, especially since COVID-19 began, maternal mortality is on the rise all across the country for all mothers. But because of racism, Black mothers and birthing people are experiencing these complications of mortality and other complications much more often.
Wow. Well, what is exactly, Tasha, the Black Leadership Council doing to raise more education and awareness around this topic?
Sure. So the Black Leadership Council, which is an initiative of PRC, a nonprofit here in San Francisco, we are a coalition of statewide leaders who are looking at 4 policy pillars of health, wealth, housing, and education. And so we're really trying to create systems reform by meeting with our elected officials, by hosting community events such as this so folks can get educated, and really to build Black power and to really have a whole, full Black prosperity agenda to elevate the lives and the inequities that Black folks go through.
And when it comes to some of these programs, like you said, that they are putting on to raise more education, awareness out there, you're involved in one of these programs. What part are they playing to bring more awareness to Black Maternal Week?
Yeah, what we know is that the good news about these complications is they're preventable, largely, most of them. And so I'm a midwife, and I'm a program director for BElovedBIRTH Black Centering, which is a group perinatal care program of Alameda Health System, Highland Hospital, and the Alameda County Public Health Department. But it does prenatal care completely differently and uses all of the strategies that research shows us actually prevent these complications and help us to not just survive as Black women in pregnancy, but to thrive. So midwifery-led group care, all Black care team, wraparound social support, and by us, for us childbirth education. Those are our 4 components that are all evidence-based practices, and we really have created something beautiful for the community, so we're excited to share about it.
Good, and that's incredible too. Representation is so important, especially when it comes to this topic. Now, I'd like to talk about the screening of Aftershock. What is this film? What's it all about, and why was it important to implement into this week?
Sure. Well, as a mom myself, I'm very near and dear to the topic. I was blessed to have, to birth my child and to not have complications, but that there are so many, families that lose a mother, and mothers are so key to, and core to a family unit. And this film really just demonstrates 3 different families who are going through their birthing processes, and sadly, 2 of the families lose the mother to preventable deaths. And so really the 2 families galvanize, and they, get activists together, they get practitioners together, and you really see them turn their pain into power and really become part of the birthing justice movement. And so it's both very heartbreaking and heart-wrenching and sad, but also very empowering. And so after the film, we'll have a panel, which Jyesha will be a part of, with one of the filmmakers, Tanya Lewis-Lee, the 2 fathers, Bruce and Omari, and Rhonda Smith, who's the executive director from the California Black Health Network. So
incredible. And I know that I'm sure so many people are going to learn about so many different things when it comes to that movie and this topic. And it's interesting for you, Jyesha. You have a very different perspective because, like you said, you are a midwife. You have been in some of these situations before. Personally, for you, what does it mean to just spread more awareness about this?
Yeah, I think it's just so important that we humanize this data, you know, because numbers just don't do it justice. And unfortunately, I don't think that numbers alone, you know, the statistics of high rates of preventable complications and deaths are going to help us as a society to address the problem. That we really need to understand the people behind the numbers and to understand, you know, what our Black mothers, birthing people, and families are going through. And so I think events like this film screening, are so important. And as a midwife, as a clinician, I'm also very passionate about the arts and the storytelling piece of it as well. So I'm so happy to be invited to be involved in this event.
Wonderful. Now, what are specifically some of the programs or just things people can take advantage to better educate themselves and learn more about this topic?
Sure. Well, there's a lot of things. One simple thing we can all do is really just be there for our pregnant sisters. And so, you know, if you're able to go to a doctor's appointment with them and, you know, sort of be their second voice and eyes and ears and advocates, that's one easy way to do it. Of course, we can fund programs like Jyesha's and also the Black Leadership Council folks who are, you know, really community-based organizations working with the populations. You can be advocates and join the Black Leadership Council and help us talk to our legislators and continue to see policy reform. Here in California, State Senator Nancy Skinner authored the California Momnibus Act, which is a bill that is really looking at strategies to reduce this unfortunate phenomenon. Yeah, so lots of different ways folks can get involved.
Well, it sounds like policy reform is maybe the biggest first step, but in order to get there, like you said, we all have to come together, raise more awareness, and just offer more programs so people can have more education. Well, thank you so much, Tasha. Jyesha, thank you both for joining us here on Live in the Bay and raising awareness about this important topic. We appreciate it.
Thank you
for inviting us.
Yeah.